And so Abrams will come to the set, and his pitch. Fastball grounded over to short. Harry with another back node, but gets one under the glove, and everybody is safe. Petrillo scores. Tan is on first. That'll be another error. And the Raiders take a 1-0 lead. Runners take their lead. And the 3-0 pitch. Fastball outside, ball 4. And that forces in a run, and the Raiders lead it 2-0. Tan will come in to score. Petrillo goes to third. Brahini down to second. And Farrell is on first with a walk and an RBI. And Petrillo with the 2-1. Fastball swung on a line going towards the right field line. It's going to drop in for a hit. It gets past Rossman out in right field. 1 run is in. That's Rowe. Dillon comes in. Stopping at third is Kick. And so Jackson Fenner brings in 2 for Metuchen. And that ties the game at 2. So Petrillo will come to the set with his pitch. Swinging a high fly ball out to deep left field. Sean Brahini back. Looks back at it. Hits the fence. Coming in to score is Kick. Fenner will stop at third. Lukaski just missed a home run by a matter of literally inches. And so he is on second. Metuchen now leads it 3-2. And his next pitch to Tan, swinging a line drive going into center field, and it's going to go over the head of Jackson Fenner. It'll go all the way to the fence. Rodriguez rounds third. He will score easily. Tan at second. He's going for third. The throw, the slide, safe. An RBI triple for Andrew Tan ties the game at 3. Fenner misread that ball, came in, took a step in, and when he realized it was going to sail over his head, it was too late. Abrams will come to the set. On 3-2, runners at first and second. They do not run. 3-2, swinging a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. Rounding third is Glassman. He's going to try to score. The throw coming to the plate, not in time from Fenner. Glassman scores on an RBI single from Christian Petrillo, and the Raiders take a 4-3 lead here in the 4th inning. So they intentionally walked Tan, and Petrillo made him pay for it. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the 4th. Abrams as the infield's in. His pitch swung on a hit in the air out to right field. Going back on it is Rowe. It's going to go past his head, going towards the fence. Tan scores. Rounding third is Petrillo. He will score. A 2-run double for Sean Brahini, and the Raiders lead at 6-3 with a 3 spot here in the 4th. And the infield has to come in again from Metuchen with still only 1 out here in the 4th. Abrams into the wind. His next pitch, fastball hit in the air, going into the gap in right center field. Nobody's going to get it for a base hit. Actually gets away from Rowe. Coming in to score is Brahini. Bursack slides into second with an RBI. 4 runs for the Raiders here in the 4th inning. They lead it 7-3. And your next pitch, curve hit in the air out to right field. Rossman back towards the fence. It is gone. Good night. A 3-run homer from Jay Harry makes it a 7-6 game. A hanging curve belt high from Petrillo. And Harry, you could hear the grunt as he swung. Hit it hard as he might, and it sailed over the right field fence. And so Fenner and Lukaski scores in front of him. So we go to the top of the 7th inning now. Raiders need 3 more outs for their 2nd straight win. North Brunswick 7, Metuchen 6. Metuchen will have 5, 6, and 7 in the batting order. Matt Rowe, Will Hroncic, and Nick Dillon are due up. Nazario at the set with runners at first and second. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a line drive going into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Hroncic at third as Petrillo picks it up. He's going to try to score. Petrillo's thrown to the plate and sliding safe. Bursack's thrown to third. Safe at third. Metuchen ties the game. Mark Blevins is going to argue the tag play at third. But Metuchen has tied the game at 7. Petrillo threw it to the plate, and it looked like Brunswick had a shot to tag Hroncic. But he immediately went to third to try to get Dillon and was unsuccessful there. So Barry is on first with a single and an RBI to tie the game. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Nazario at the set. And his next pitch. Swing, and this is a liner right off the glove of Tan in the left center field. Dillon will score. Heading over to third is Barry. Throw down to second to get kick. He is out. A line drive literally through the glove of Andrew Tan in the left center field. And so score it 7-6-4 on the put out of kick. But another run scores, and Metuchen has an 8-7 lead here in the 7th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the last of the 7th. Will Hroncic with his pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And this game is over. And the Metuchen Bulldogs come back. Metuchen scores 5 runs in the final 2 innings and takes this one away from North Brunswick by a score of 8-7 here at Guido de Torres Field. Metuchen now back at the 500 mark at 4-4. The Raiders will drop to 2-8. And kind of the story of the season for North Brunswick, another one that gets away. And again, a combination of things to conspire against North Brunswick here. You know, the Raiders certainly helped Metuchen out with some mistakes in the field, but, you know, also back-to-back walks to start. Well, with 1 out in the 7th inning, David Nazario in trying to get the save. He got the first out, and then back-to-back walks to put 2 guys on base. And then Jack Barry delivered a game-tying single. And then Griffin Kick would bring home the go-ahead run on an error at short. And thus, Metuchen takes this one away by a score of 8-7.